Hi, Hiram here. I just got done doing a video where I did a boil test on this Sterno Stove Kit. 2 cups of water, starting at 60 degrees, got to a boil in 15 minutes, 24 seconds. Not fast, but it's what I expected out of Sterno. That again was with using the Sterno Stove Kit, the square one. I'll leave links down below to the other videos that I did on this. Earlier, I got a comment from MrFullautoak47's, where Mr. Full said, I took a kitchen can opener and took off the whole top of a generic Sterno can and perked coffee and fried eggs and bacon. He used the silver Sterno stove, one of the older ones. I just could not save the fuel that day at $1.62 a can. It's fine for breakfast. Hey, I even fried 2 eggs. Silly inefficiency, but it would work for an overnight breakfast. So basically what Mr. Full did was, instead of using the regular opening that's on a Sterno can, which is only, I think it's 2 inches across, he took a regular can opener, cut this off, and enlarged his opening to about 3 1/4 inches. Then he said the only problem was if he had fuel left over, he couldn't save it. What I propose is, instead of using a standard can opener, which cuts on the inside of this lip, to go back to the old tool that we all use with our stoves, is the side cutter can opener. I've done a bunch of videos of this in the past. It's a can opener rather, that cuts right on the bead, so that then you have a lid that you can put back on. This is one that's been modified to use with Coke cans, but I think a regular side cutter will work. You just put it on like so, clamp it down, go around, and you want to try to keep track of it because you only want to go around once. If you go around twice or whatever, it can booger up the side of the can. See, took it off nice and neat. Now this has a lip on it. I don't know if you'll be able to see it with this camera, but it will fit right back on the can just like that. If you put the original lid back on, maybe get yourself a piece of saran wrap or plastic wrap to put underneath this, put this down, and then use a couple of rubber bands, and I'm willing to bet you'll be able to save what's left. Of course, you do this after the can is cooled off, not before. But what I'm going to do today is I'm going to try Mr. Fullautoak47, try his idea with the full can open to boil 2 cups of water again and see if it goes any faster and how much fuel is used up. So let me go get some water prepped and I'll be right back for a test. Okay, so I've got 2 cups of water setting at 60 degrees. Here I have a can of Sterno where I took the top off. Let's light this. Okay, that's lit. Stick it in the stove. Again, there's no gauge on this as to where to locate the can, so you have to be careful with that. This flap, on this stove, the flap comes down. On some of the others that I have, they have flaps that come up to help keep the heat in. But I guess this makes it a little bit better because the air comes in through the bottom and then out through the top. So let's see what this does with the opening at, what did I say, 3 1/4 inches in diameter. See if that speeds it up. There we have 210, 211. Come on. 212 in 7 minutes, 32 seconds. Wow, pretty cool. Let me turn this, put this out right away so I can get a weight on how much Sterno was actually used. Again, because of this having a lip on it now, this can be used as a snuffer, just like so. Okay, so that was 2 cups of water starting at 60 degrees, came to a boil in 7 minutes, 32 seconds. That's almost half the time of what it was with just the regular 2-inch opening on there. With just using the regular top, it took, where's my notes? 15 minutes 24 seconds. So this is pretty darn close to half the time. Of course, I'll have to weigh this and see how much of the sterno was consumed during this test. I'll put it here on the bottom with a comparison with the other time. But it is faster. Of course, this modification is probably not sanctioned by the sterno people. You're on your own if you want to do this. But it does seem to make it go faster. So I thank Mr. MrFullautoak47 for his suggestion. Water temperature is going down. Got it? Anyway, I thank Mr. MrFullautoak47 for his suggestion. I thank you for watching. I look forward to your input, questions, remarks, helpful suggestions like this. And as always, watch for my buddy Max. Bye now.